jumps, folks. Prepare for a breathtaking match as our contestants navigate the dizzying heights of Skyway Stadium. Here we go. The Overdogs, the Kingfish, the Powerhouses, and finally, the Livewires. It's happening, folks. Don't blink.
It's dark out with reduced visibility, but it's not bedtime for our contestants, at least not yet.
Welcome to a flawless arena, folks. How long until it's anything but? The Livewires are cracking open Vault 1. The Kingfish swooped up a cash box. The Overdogs have returned to the arena.
I recognize that bunch. They have a bone to pick with the Kingfish.
The Kingfish make an early splash. First cash out started.
Enemy, down there!
Cash out launched by the Livewires. Watch closely.
Setting a mine. Pyro mine deployed. Charge is set.
Setback for the Powerhouses. They're down again.
They've been knocked down to their foundation.
Impressive steal by the Overdogs.
D4 planted.
The Powerhouses are re-engaging.
Fully recharged, I see. Could be bad news for the Livewires.
Enemy spotted down there. Go for the lock.
A contestant is on a roll, people. They're moving from one elimination to the next.
Grateful.
Display. The Overdogs are out in front. The Kingfish just got hit by another wave. Misfortune loves a target.
They just couldn't swim away from that one.
Charged up and cashing in, the Livewires completed a cash out. A vault just spawned. Let's see who takes a crack at it first.
Spotted an enemy.
The Overdogs are rising to the challenge. They're opening Vault 4.
Gotta reload. Setting a mine.
The Overdogs swooped up a cash box.
Secure Vault 3.
We just passed the halfway point. Team so far. regroup again.
Setting a mine. Planting explosive.
Impressive steal by the live wires.
Preparing explosive. Recharge. Throwing some glue.
I once stood where these players are, and the passion and precision here made the game legendary for me.
Your passion for the game
Find the line.
shines through, Scotty. This is such a great match.
Relocating. Going over there. Explosives are set. Move.
For revenge, the Overdogs better be ready for a fight.
Cash out in the bag for the Overdogs.
The Overdogs are really playing as a team right
Let's
now.
reposition.
Admirable effort.
Powerhouses are facing elimination at the moment. By the Powerhouses. The Kingfisher facing a run of bad luck. They just got wiped out again.
They're floundering, Scotty. Prepare for a tumultuous turn of fortune as we've raised the damage levels in the arena to new extremes.
The Powerhouses are on the ropes. They need to regain their footing.
Go.
There's even more money on the line thanks to a new vault arriving. Just 1 minute remaining.
Cash out B.
Every second counts. We're heading into overtime. Who will walk away with the victory?
The Powerhouses are initiating a cash out.
Bolt for cash out A now.
We've got an energy surge in a vault. The live wires are opening it.
Secure cash out A. Let's go for cash out A. Attack there. Mine deployed. Mine to mine. I'm gonna get explosive. Setting a mine. Arming a mine. Gas mine throw. Going over there. Maintain position here.
We still have 30 seconds remaining.
Concentration is key in this fight. A contestant is really cutting through the competition.
Grenade. Going over there.
10 seconds left.
Going down there.
The live wires pulled the plug on the competition, finishing first in the round. They're the ones to chase down in the next match.
The
shock and awe. The votes. And finally, the live wires. The finish line is getting closer.
Our contestants' skills will need to shine through the fog tonight as we have poor visibility in the arena.
There have been some adjustments to the arena for this match. I'm
Converge
curious
on
to
Vault
see how
2.
that elevated hotel area will affect our
Vault right,
team's
move.
strategies. The live wires are powering through, opening Vault 2. The Overdogs are standing proudly on their hind legs, unlocking Vault 1.
Firelight drop. Reviving.
A devastating first team wipe just occurred.
The Overdogs scooped up a cash box. The Overdogs are going for it. Cash out initiated.
Enemy spotted. Down there. Setting a mine. Deploying a surprise. Drop the mine. Drop the mine. Taking damage. I'm going for that zip line. Fire mine time. I'm going to use that zip line. Going for that zip line. Going over there. Enemy spot. Taking damage. Moving. I'm going down there. I'm reloading.
A powerful move by the Overdogs. They're in control.
Protect cash out A.
Impressive steal by the Vogues.
Go defensive on A.
Another misstep on the runway for the Vogues. Team wipe. A top dog steal from the Overdogs.
Now that's how you play to win this game show.
I guess that cash out is nice anti-theft play. What a way to open the match. The live wires land the first cash out.
The longer they play together, the better they become. Nice teamwork by the live wires.
That's a cash out by the Overdogs.
And they stole that with confidence earlier.
The Overdogs are trying to leave their opponents in the dust. The Vogues are unlocking Vault 4.
Cash box picked up.
The live wires swooped up a cash box. Now let's see the second unfold.
You can feel the momentum shifting with every play, Scotty.
another
Greatly
team wipe.
appreciated. Thanks, you're a star.
The Overdogs got the cash box.
Arming a mine. Deploying a surprise.
The shock and awe are
Safe
back.
already. Gas mine set. Enemy spotted. Down there. Reloading.
The Overdogs are taking charge of the match.
Let's see how our contestants adapt to the sky being a threat
Go
now.
defensive on C. Enemy spotted. Down there. Enemy spotted. Down there. There. That's better. Pyro mine deployed.
This isn't a walk in the
I'm going
park,
down
but our
there.
contestants are just
Only if they can stroll past all the hazards in this arena. It's not easy, that's for sure.
The Overdogs will need to try again. Team White.
They lost the sense of victory that time.
Planting a mine.
With an air of coolness, the Vogue steal a cash out. The Shock and Awe have taken up arms and are charging back into the
Gonna use that this line.
Payday for the live
Enemy
wires.
spotted down
Cash
there.
out complete.
The live wires have really connected with each other out there. Great teamwork.
The Shock and Awe are falling behind. They must pick things up now. The live wires are unlatching a vault. Quick reflexes after that attempted cash out heist. Nice interception.
Cash out A. Sure thing. Attack
The
that
Shock
one.
and
Up
Awe
there.
find
Enemy
themselves
got
on
me.
the receiving end of the white
On your
again.
tail. I'm right behind you.
Only a minute left for our contestants to show the world what they're made of.
It's all about hearts and determination.
Mind the mine.
Pep, pep, cash out for the Vogues.
Like a coordinated
Enemy,
outfit,
up
the
there.
Vogues are working together seamlessly.
Going down
The
there.
Shock and Awe just made their return to the arena.
Enemy spotted. Up there.
We're in the final 30 seconds. It's all or nothing now.
Let's see who can rise to the occasion.
Charge for cash out B.
versus the Livewires. The arena is set to make history.
Here we go, Scotty. Two exceptional teams are ready to battle it out for the top spot. The team that reaches 50,000 will be crowned the winner.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Don't blink, folks. You won't want to miss a moment.
Get to Vault 1!
Our teams have now formally introduced themselves as we've got our first elimination of the match.
It's sink or swim time.
You're right. Who will rise to the occasion?
Pyromine dropped! Take Vault 1!
The Livewires are unlatching Vault 1.
We've seen our first team wipe, and it's not pretty.
I'm back! Let's go, go, go!
The Livewires grabbed a cash box.
Follow your teammate!
The Overdogs just made their return to the arena.
Setting a mine! Got it! Let's go! Move to crash out B! Enemy down there! Reload!
The Livewires just jump-started a cash out.
Drop the mine! Pyromine time! Enemy ready to take cover! I'm reviving! Honey, I'm home! Back in action!
A contestant is collecting eliminations one after another.
Teammates back! Back in action! On the line! C4 set! Deploying a surprise!
Another team wipe for the Overdogs. They're off their game today.
It's all gone to the dogs for them, Scotty.
First cash out goes to the Livewires. Let's see whether they can keep that momentum going.
A stunning display of teamwork by the live wire.
Fired up! Let's go already! Enemy systems there! We got this! Target vault 2! Thanks a million! Going over there! Reloading! Pyro mine deployed! Planting a mine! Yeah, got one! Capture that box 2! Pyro mine deployed!
The live wires got hold of a cash box.
Charge at cash out A!
Power surging as the live wires fire up a cash out.
Enemy spotted! Down there! Enemy hit! Mine to mine! Setting a mine! Explosives deployed! Now stay there! Okay! Incoming! Enemy spotted down there! Reload!
Yikes! Team wipe for the live wires.
They sure got zapped.
Are you kidding me?
Playing a sneaky steal is a great way to win the match and the hearts of our fans.
The live wires are re-entering the arena.
I bet they're fired up. If I were the overdogs, I'd be watching my back.
The overdogs lock in a cash out.
Very impressive. They turned a steal into a cash out.
And there's another vault available for our cash-hungry teams.
Storm Vault 3!
The live wires jolt forward, opening vault 3. We've got the overdogs returning to the arena.
Let's hope they don't get caught in a dangerous spot again.
The live wires picked up a cash box.
Moving down there, taking damage! Keep them stuck! Got one of them! Hey, you! Pyro mine dropped! I'm reloading! Gotta
The
get
overdogs stumble again. Another team wipe. lash-out started by our leading team, the Livewires. If they maintain control, they'll charge out of here as our champions.
Explosives are set. Arming them up.
The Overdogs are re-engaging. The midpoint is here, and the stakes are climbing higher.
The stakes couldn't be.
The Overdogs are back in play.
Enemy spotted. Up there. Enemy spotted. Down there. Moving. Enemy. Down there.
The Overdogs have been wiped out once more.
Target set. Recharge arm. Get clear. C4 deployed. Arming a mine.
It's lights out in the arena just as the spotlight swings to our winners, the Livewires. From all of us here at the finals, thanks for watching. Kyoto, folks, our contestants will battle with their backs to Serene Gardens in a bout that blends tradition with high-tech combat. All right, the tough shells. the high notes, the mighty, and finally, the overdogs. The stage is set. It's showtime. For once, our arena hasn't been shaken or stirred. It's a straight-up playing field for this round.
Let's go for Vault 2!
The high notes are prying into Vault 2. June, you know, the trained eye of a former contestant and all that.
You never miss a beat, Scotty. It's why you're the expert.
Back to play.
Pyro mine deployed. Preparing explosives.
Don't freeze. The tough shells picked up a cash box. The mighty are back in action. Cash out launched by the high notes.
Still on B, going in. Together, stay close. Grenade! Flash the mine. Pyro mine set.
Competition and claim the lead. Down go the overdogs again. They'll dig their way back.
Scotty, I bet there'll be some bowed heads and tucked tails on that team.
The mighty are back in play. The tough shells are taking charge of the match.
Vault 3, let's move. Get to cover.
Whistle and flute with money to boot. It's a cash out for the Hunters. Another vault is surfaced. Let the chaos unfold. The mighty are down again. Another team-wide misfortune.
Scotty, someone meddled with their might.
Setting the mine. Planting explosives.
As we cross the midway mark, there's no telling how this will play out.
I can feel the energy in the air, Scotty. This is going to be unforgettable.
Another tumble for the mighty. Team wiped.
I'm back.
The mighty just made their return to the arena.
They'll be aiming for payback. And as for the high notes, better watch out.
The high
Move
notes
over
are
there,
hitting all the
Chelsea.
right keys. Cash out started. Back when I was in the thick of it, every play felt like a high wire act. Today's contestants are giving me flashbacks of my own glory days.
Wow, that sounds intense. I can only imagine the thrill of those moments. A contestant has hit a streak, eliminating a opponent one by one.
Slightly less than a mighty performance from the mighty. They're down again.
I'd say, oh, how the mighty work so cliche.
Impressive steal by the Tough Shells.
Pyro mindset.
Contestant is finding their rhythm, stringing together one elimination after another.
Our contestants need to hurry up. 1 minute left.
Scotty, hope you're not feeling the pressure more than our contestants.
The mighty are re-entering the
up there.
arena.
After that earlier altercation, the high notes should probably
Go to
stay
ball.
on
I'm
high
going up
alert.
there.
The high notes are double sharp, and it's no accident. 2 cash outs in a row.
Stay put.
Ten seconds. To recap, it's the high notes who clinched the top spot. Will someone have them marching to a new tune in the next round?
And a shout out to the Tough Shells, who have also qualified.
Welcome, viewers. Today we're diving into the digital. It's Sis Horizon, where our contestants will face off in a virtual landscape like no other. All right, the high notes, the ultra rares, the steamrollers, and finally, the kingfish. Watch closely, folks. They're ready.
Night has fallen, and reduced visibility means our contestants need sharp instincts to navigate the arena.
The high notes are opening Vault 2.
Going for the lock. Enemy got it. Down there.
Here we go, Scotty. The teams are getting to know each other out there. And by that I mean we have our first elimination.
That's right, June. I'm so excited right now, I didn't even hear what you said.
It's contagious, Scotty. Let's see where this energy takes us.
Pyromine dropped. Catch out anytime.
There's our first team wipe, and it's not a pretty one.
Shoot for cash out B. Legend. Grateful.
The high notes swooped up a cash box. The kingfish reel in the action. First cash out underway.
Draw to mine. Charge is set. Explosive mine arm.
Look out for the new owners of that cash box. It's the steamrollers.
Arming a mine.
Cash out set in motion by the steamrollers.
I'm reloading.
Eliminations are piling up for a contestant out there. Let's see how far they can take it.
The steamrollers take the lead.
It's a one-of-a-kind comeback from the ultra rares.
Roger. I'm going down there. Watch out there. I'm gonna go down to there. I'm going down there. Threat detected. Down there. I'm going down there. Going over there. Right. Go, go, go.
Out in front, the high notes are setting the tempo.
Attack on A. Steal it.
A heist halted. That's how you protect your earnings, folks. Well played.
Okie dokie.
What a way to open the match. The kingfish land the first cash out.
They're definitely not flopping around out there.
The high notes will need to try again. Team wiped.
They lost their rhythm and they paid for it.
A job well done by the ultra rares.
A brilliant steal led them straight to that one.
The ultra rares are living up to their name, claiming the top
Cash
spot.
out D. Affirmative. Cash box in our hands.
The high notes are re-entering the arena. Vault 4 is being unlocked by the ultra rares.
Stay there.
Cut the tension. Or an assassin scout launched. The Steamrollers are charging ahead.
A contestant is moving from elimination to elimination.
Impressive steal by the Kingfish.
Ah, that was so well played.
The Ultra Rares will have to polish their strategy from the sidelines. Team wipe.
They might be rare, but they're not in minute condition anymore.
The Steamrollers have returned to the arena.
Things could get dicey if they cross paths with the Kingfish again.
I'm going up there. Gonna use that zip line. Going up there.
The Ultra Rare swooped up a cash box. The Ultra Rare set things in motion.
I'm back.
I still recall the thrill of executing a game-changing move under pressure. It was electrifying. Watching that same passion light up the arena today brings back all those memories.
I can only imagine, Scotty, that kind of adrenaline must be unlike anything else.
The Steamrollers get flattened once more. Bad luck.
They were on the wrong side of that leveling.
Yep.
A
Okay.
royal feast of rewards for the Kingfish. Cash out complete.
A flood of steel led to a big
Enemy over
payout.
there.
The High Notes are currently facing some dissonance. The Kingfish are tapping into a vault.
Hello. Hello.
The Kingfish grabbed a cash box.
Go to cash out B. Gotcha. Dematerializing.
Just 1 minute left.
The clock is ticking and the teams need to step up.
The Steamrollers come to a halt again. Another team wipe.
Scotty, if I were them, I'd be steaming mad. Aren't quite done yet. The outcome of this match will be decided in overtime.
Cash out set in motion by the Kingfish. The High Notes are in trouble. The Steamrollers have turned up the heat and rolled back into the fight.
Hey, I'm coming. That's better. Enemy spotted down there. Defend the
Drilling into a vault, it's the Steamrollers. Kingfish swim ahead.
A
Kingfish netted victory in this round. They'll need to try to bait the competition in our next match.
A strong display by the Ultra Rares also sees them move to the next round.
Here we go. The Tough Shells, the Ultra Rares, the Jet Setters, and finally, the Kingfish. The pressure is on. Time to bring their best.
A sun-kissed day with great visibility in the arena. Let's hope our contestants show us something new under the sun.
The Tough Shells break through, opening Vault 2. For a wild ride.
This ride's only going to get faster from here. We've got our first team wipe. Things are heating up.
Come on, team.
The King grabbed the cash box.
Let's go for cash out B. Sure. Agreed. Not a chance. Let's go over there.
The Ultra Rares are re-engaging.
Time to haul in some revenge. The Kingfish better be prepared.
Early dominance from the Kingfish. They've started the first cash out. Clear the runway. The Jet Setters have launched a cash out.
Going for that zip line. I'm going for that zip line. I'm gonna use that zip line. Got a contestant. Gonna use that zip line. I'm reloading. Enemy down there.
Impressive steal by the Ultra Rares.
Going over there. Relocating.
The Ultra Rares find themselves calm in this round. Wiped again.
I'm sure that lives will be few and far between.
Impressive steal by the Jet Setters.
Wow, that was a bold play.
Deploying us out there. Pyro mine deployed. Enemy over there. Took a hit. C4 armed.
We've got the Ultra Rares returning to the arena.
Time for some revenge. The Jet Setters better be ready.
The Jet Setters will need to try again. Team wipe. Cash out confiscated by the Ultra Rares. The Kingfisher on top.
I'm going up there. Enemy spotted. Up there.
Vault 4 is being opened by the Ultra Rares.
Danger cash out deep.
The Tough Shells have returned to the arena. The Ultra Rares swooped up a cash box.
Mission successful. Reloading.
The tension is rising by the minute.
Right you are, Scotty. There's no time for a break, as anything could happen in an instant.
The Jet Setters have been grounded once again with a team wipe. Vault 3 is being pierced by the Tough Shells. We've got the Kingfish returning to the arena.
Squeeze the cash out D. Sure. Okie dokie.
The Tough Shells swooped up a cash box. Tough plays from the Tough Shells. Cash out underway. The Kingfish just seized a cash out with authority. And the Kingfish just got hit by another wave. Misfortune loves a target.
They'll need to learn to swim with the sharks out there.
Every split-second decision sparks a burst of brilliance, leaving fans on the edge of their seats.
Every decision here lights up the arena. It's a round to remember. The Ultra Rares bag their second cash out in a row. What talent indeed.
Go for a steal on D.
And just like that, a new vault has appeared in the arena.
Enemy spotted. Moving down there now. Enemy down there.
Aggressive and impressive.
Damage.
I bet they're looking for revenge. If I were the Jet Setters, I'd stay That's back-to-back set cash outs for the same team.
The Ultra Rares lose their luster once more. Down again. A vault is getting siphoned by the Tough Shells. Time's running out. No room for mistakes now.
It's crunch time, Scotty.
The Tough Shells got the cash box.
Grab your snacks and stay put. Overtime means the match just got longer.
The Tough Shells have commenced a cash out.
Enemy got me! Enemy down! Reloading! Pyromite set! Pyromite block! Steal cash out,
Respawn.
B!
Let's see how they bounce back.
They'll be coming for payback. The ultra rares better stay alert.
The Jet Setters stole a cash out.
But will there be consequences, Scotty?
The finish line is near. Only 30 seconds left.
The clock is ticking.
The Kingfish are breaching a vault. Seconds left.
Escape this!
Well, folks, the Ultra Rares are the team to beat in the final round.
And the Jet Setters are soaring into the two-team clash with them. Can they elevate their take?
Today's action unfolds in historical Kyoto, where old meets new in a clash that promises to be as gorgeous as it is intense. Now, the powerhouses, the Tough Shells, the Boundless, and finally, the Vogues. All eyes on the arena. It's go time.
Deploy jump pad.
With plenty of sun and perfect visibility, it's a prime day for making bold plays.
Fresh and polished, the arena stands ready. But will it survive the onslaught?
I'm sorry.
The Vogues
My
are trying
bad.
to leave their mark. They're
Sorry.
unlocking Vault 1.
Sorry about that. Sorry.
We've got some contestants out there today. Love it.
Trigger happy but strategic, Scotty. It's a delicate
The Boundless are re-entering the arena.
Confirmed.
First
Over
cash
there.
out
Let's
launched
go.
by the powerhouses.
Nope. Placing a turret. Setting a mine. Explosives deployed. Bring it on.
A contestant's elimination streak is heating up and showing no signs of cooling down.
The powerhouses will need to try again. Team wiped. Talk about having a trick up your shell. The tough shells steal a cash out. The powerhouses have respawned. Let's see how they bounce back.
I'm sorry.
Cash out steal stop dead in its tracks by a contestant. That's how you play. What a way to open the match. The tough shells land the
I'm
first
pinned
cash
down.
out.
Help.
Seems that they're almost unbreakable.
And the Vogues there. The Vogues are making a statement at the top of the
Going up.
leaderboard.
Follow me. Enemy on my position. Moving. Enemy over here.
Vault 4 is being unlocked by the tough shells.
Drop the mine. Deploying a supply. Taking damage. Planting a bomb. Let's get him going.
We're only halfway in, but the drama has been non-stop.
Every second feels like a lifetime, Scotty, and I
Going
love
over
it.
there.
A
Approaching
bad break
retreat.
again for the powerhouses. They'll want to recharge.
This round is becoming a bit of a fixer-upper for them.
Explosives are set.
The powerhouses have respawned.
They look enthusiastic. The Vogues will want to stay clear of them or be ready to face the payback.
Go. Move to cash out B.
Nice play by the Boundless, kicking off a cash.
Thank you. Charge on cash box 3. Taking damage. Explosive mine set.
Our contestants is having fun with our destructible environment today. Yikes! Team wipe for the Vogues.
It seems they couldn't find their runway to success.
A timely lead for the Tough Shell.
Gonna jump! Go in for a steal on D, now!
Push harder to stay in this tournament. Another stage dive for the Vogues, only no one caught them. Team wipe!
Things about to get downright devastating in the arena, as any damage is about to be magnified, amplified, and intensified.
A treat for our fans as the powerhouses are opening a vault. The Vogues have returned to the arena.
Retaliation is about to hit hard. The Tough Shells need to get fortified.
Our mega damage event is still active, and there's already enough digital debris in the arena to make you think a pack of vandals got loose out there. contestants are about to clash in the heart of Monaco, where the difference between victory and defeat literally lurks around every corner. All right, the Tough Shells, the Big Splash, the Boundless, and finally, the Kingfish. And they are off.
Shadows dominate the arena, but our contestants are determined to make their mark in the dark.
The arena's cash-out stations are sitting atop suspended structures, which should help bring this match to another level.
Enemy over there!
The
Enemy over
Kingfish
there!
are trying to rule the waters, unlocking Vault
Time to
2.
There's no turning back now. Our first elimination has kicked the match into high gear.
This is what it's all about, partner.
Three more, Scotty.
Get ready for teleportation!
The first team wipe has happened. That's gotta hurt.
The Big Splash picked up a cash box. The Kingfish have respawned.
Go to cash
See a
out
bit
A!
of tit for tat if they meet the Big Splash again.
The Tough Shells start a cash out. The Kingfish are back.
Going up there! Steal cash out A!
Impressive steal by the Boundless.
That was unexpected.
Enemy spotted! Up there! Enemy spotted! First gateway going out!
The Tough Shells will need to try again. Team White.
They tried to climb up the competition, but they shut.
Up on 'em! One down! They got me!
The Tough Shells just made their return to the arena.
Opportunity for retaliation, I say. Will it be backlash for the Boundless?
Steal on A! Going in! Danger at cash out A!
A contestant is on a roll, people. They're moving from one elimination to the next.
What a way to open the match. The
Tactical
Big
security
Splash land
break.
the first cash out. Tough break for our Tough Shells as they suffer another team fight. The Kingfish are
Enemy
trying to
spotted.
rule the
Down there.
waters, unlocking Vault 3. The Boundless add to their stash. Cash out complete.
They stole it fair and square. All perfectly legal here at the finals.
The Tough Shells are re-entering the arena.
Reloading!
Destruction and mayhem characterize the first half of this match. I can't wait for what comes next.
maintain their focus if they want to come out on top.
Someone called for a doctor? Going over there.
The tough shells. Endless possibilities ahead as the Boundless have started a cash out. The Kingfisher in danger of losing their spot in the competition.
Getting you back up. Back in action. Setting a mine. Time to shoot.
Initiating a cash out.
Okay, let's go. I'm reloading. Moving. Attack on D. Steal it. Got a contestant. Enemy got me. Taking damage. Don't get back to action. Go in for a steal on C. Now.
Adversity for the big splash. Wipeout.
No need for towels. They've been left high and dry.
Whoa, June, are we starting a comedy duo? Because I'm feeling it. Folks, misery loves company. The Kingfish will have to regroup again.
Going over there.
The big splash
Steal
are
on
back
C.
in
Going
action.
in.
Look at the Boundless. They've cashed out twice
up.
now.
Follow me.
Back to back.
Tough shells secure their earnings. There's a fresh vault up for grabs. The big splash got hold of the cash box.
Took a hit.
Deja vu for the Kingfish as they suffer a new team wipe.
Looks like this was the one that got away from them. Opportunity knocks once again as we head into overtime.
The Boundless are tapping into a vault. The Kingfish are back on the scene.
Revenge could be in the
on me,
cards.
going
Look
in.
out, the Boundless.
Relocating. Time to disappear. Going up there. I'm going up there.
ultra rares, the Boundless, the Powerhouses, and finally, the Kingfish. The stakes are higher than ever. Let's go.
Grab your SPF 50.
Yeah.
There's lots of sun
Let's
here
go.
today and good visibility.
Duck, cover, and compete. The landscape is anything but ordinary this round. Vault 1 is being unsealed by the
Bandit bomb
Kingfish.
out.
That's our first elimination, and if this is any indication, we're in for an epic high-octane round.
Greatly
I hope the
appreciated.
viewers at home are ready for a wild ride.
This ride's only going to get faster from here. The first team wipe has dropped, and it's massive.
The Boundless swooped up a cash box. The Kingfish are back.
Go for cash
Team
out, Ed.
respond.
Let's see who can expect it. Ah, yes, the Boundless.
Yep. Drop that. Arming them up.
Cash out. The Bears are making it happen. Our contestants successfully guarded their cash out, blocking the steal.
Take that.
Definitely sets the stakes higher, Scotty.
Another outage for the Powerhouses as they get wiped again.
They couldn't keep the roof from caving in on
Steal attempt gone bust. That contestant wasn't letting their cash slip away. Boundless take the lead. The Powerhouses are back.
Enemy spotted down there. Enemy got you. Bandit spotted. Rematerializing. Reloading.
What a way to open the match. The Boundless land the first cash out. Payday for the Ultra Rares. Cash out complete. Money may not grow on trees, but a new vault just appeared in the arena. And the Kingfish just got hit by another wave. Misfortune loves a target. The Ultra Rares have grabbed the advantage. The first half was a roller coaster, and I'll be first in line for the next.
These teams are showcasing their best for the world to see.
Let's go. Cash out C. Start for cash out C.
The Powerhouses are busy tapping into Vault 3. Powerhouses are in action. Cash out initiated.
Setting a mine! Time to bounce!
Cash out set in motion by the Ultra Rares.
Get down! Clear! Using defense!
Folks, misery loves company. The Kingfisher has to
Looks like they took the bait and run it.
With buildings literally falling down around them, our contestants will need to be confident in themselves and in their training.
Who says virtual worlds can't be dangerous?
The Kingfisher re-engaging.
Steal cash out D!
The Boundless push boundaries and stole cash out.
Our contestants better not get caught lazing around. It's time for them to move those virtual feet or face the consequences thanks to a laser high above.
The Powerhouses keep the momentum going.
It's really difficult to budge the powerhouses when they're united like this.
A knock at the door of a vault from the Ultra Rares. 60 seconds left. Our contestants need to pick it up a notch.
Exciting, Scotty. Try not to bite your nails too much.
The Boundless completed a cash out.
This is beautiful to watch. The Boundless really know how to work as a team.
The Kingfisher at risk of being knocked out of the tournament. The final countdown begins. 30 seconds remain.
Fame or failure, Scotty. Who will seize the moment?
The Ultra Rares have collected another unfortunate team wipe. 10 seconds left. Well, the Boundless are the team to beat as we catapult into the final round.
And another formidable contender will join our upcoming two-team clash. It's the Ultra Rares.
We're live from Sith Horizon, a virtual battleground that's sure to challenge our worthy contestants to the max. Here we go. The Steamrollers, the Shock and Awe, the Retros, and finally, the Mighty. Unleash our contestants.
Darkness blankets the arena, but our contestants are wide awake and ready for chaos.
Vault 1 is being unlocked by the Shock and Awe.
The first elimination is official, and with that, every contender now knows the score is serious. A little crazy is good. Let's see how this unfolds.
The Steamrollers swooped up a cash box. From the Mighty as they set things in motion.
First gateway going out. Teleport here. Time to
The Shock and Awe deliver a shocking performance.
That's Arthur, marking a pivotal moment.
The Mighty are back!
Threat detect! Enemy got me! Placing a gateway! Gateway here!
Impressive steal by the Mighty.
Remember, that's illegal in many jurisdictions, but not
Venice! Out!
The Mighty are showing their strength. The Steamrollers just made their return to the arena.
a contestant is collecting eliminations one after another.
Hop on up!
A game-changing display from the Shock and Awe. They're out in front. The Mighty won't want to make this a habit. Team wipe again.
And with that, they've gone from will to may to might, and that's a grammar joke, Scotty.
The Steamrollers got the cash box. Just past the halfway point, and the teams are giving it their all.
Stay with us, folks.
The Shock and Awe picked up a cash box. It's not looking good for the Steamrollers. They have to regain control. The Mighty are keeping it strong. Cash out in motion.
Grenade set. Going down there.
The Shock and Awe are making waves as they gain ground.
Watch out, down there. Okay. Moving. Time to get here. I'm going to revive. Hold on. No. Reloading. No! Planting a mine.
With hazards all over the arena, our contestants would do well to take a deep breath and focus on the objectives.
But keep breathing, right, Scotty? Keep breathing.
Impressive steal by the Retros.
One skilled play can change the game.
The Mighty are in control of the match. The Retros will need to try again. Team wiped.
Be not right, Scotty.
Cash out completed by the Retros.
Solid teamwork like this can really pay off for the Retros.
Oh, look, the new vault is ready to be opened. Kudos to the Shock and Awe. They just...
A strong game plan from the Shock and Awe as they are sticking together out there.
The Steamrollers are running out of time. The Steamrollers are pouring into a vault. Less than a minute on the clock. Now is the time to shine.
Anything can happen now.
It's back to the past again for the Retros. Up on the board.
Get ready for teleportation.
It's crunch time. Only 30 seconds to go.
Don't worry, Scotty. I won't tell anyone if you start sweating.
Use this gateway. Going over there.
Retros steal a cash out. Made a bold statement in that round, especially the Retros. They'll want to come back just as strong in the next round. Get ready, folks. We're at Skyway Stadium, where the stakes pile as high as the rooftops. Who will come out on top in this aerial showdown? And now, the Socialites, the Vogues, the Big Splash, and finally, the Mighty. It's time to bring the heat.
Approach vault 2. Yeah.
There's fog and low visibility in the arena. Our contestants will need to use every sense to outsmart their opponents.
As of now, the arena is spotless, but that is about to change. Someone's running into Vault 1. It's the Vogues.
Elimination.
Boy, oh boy, are we in for a treat today.
Nice， 胖哥，你全部烧完了，你一路烧到底。拿起手，我们来接我跳吧，兄弟。
I'm going up there. I'm going for that zip line. Let's go down there.
The Vogues are back in vogue.
Down
Team
there.
respawn. Great move by the Big Splash. First cash out started.
Pyrophine deployed. Vehicle already. Let's keep them stuck. They're down. Don't be back there. Gotta reload.
Oh boy, the Vogues will sit their stuff on the sidelines for a bit. Another team wipe.
I hope they aren't planning on making this a trend.
C4 planted.
The Socialites have returned to the arena.
Retaliation is on the cards. The mighty will need eyes in the back of their heads.
Enemy spotted. Down there.
Big Splash will make his way again. Team wipe.
Talk about a belly flop.
Splash are leading the match. The Mighty completed a cash out.
The mighty are working together as one and ready for anything.
Grateful. Thanks a million.
Ah, I
Move
love
to
this
vault
part of
3.
our show. Who will get to the new vault
Affirmative.
first? The Big Splash are applying pressure to Vault 4. The Socialites are back in play.
I bet they feel unstoppable. If I were the mighty, I'd watch my back.
Let's go for cash
A
out
knock at the
station
door
D.
of Vault 3 from the Mighty.
Cash out C. Watch out. I'm gonna go down to there. Gonna use that zip line. Get cash out 3 now.
The Mighty. At the halfway point, every move matters more than ever.
The suspense is off the charts right now.
Another washout for the Big Splash. Tough times multiply. The Socialites kick things off with precision. Cash out initiated.
Enemy down.
We've got the Big Splash returning to the arena.
Rogues better be prepared. After all, they organized that wipeout.
Planting a mine. Pirate line will go.
不要这样子，兄弟们，给他杀就杀，咱们不用去火，不然的话谁来一直耗着，就给他耗着。刚刚是因为他有2个人，1个人我就打完他。
Pushing back into the arena with all their might. It's the mighty Team Respawn.
A contestant is on an elimination streak.
The mighty swooped up a cash box.
Gotcha.
The Big Splash can't catch a break. Team wipe again. With hazards all over the arena, our contestants would do well to take a deep breath
Relocating.
and focus
Find the
on
mine.
the objectives.
But keep
Setting
breathing,
a mine.
right, Scotty? Keep breathing.
The Big Splash have respawned. Let's see how they bounce back. The Vogue swooped up a cash box.
The Socialites are elbowing their way back into the game.
The stakes just jumped with a new vault on the field.
I need to get a virtual dog because this match is heading into overtime.
Steel on C, going in.
Isaac Newton would not be happy
Sure,
with
let's
this.
move to ball five.
Everything from contestants to grenades
Still catch
are
out,
going
C.
to move differently.
A bite being taken
Still
out of
catch
the
out,
vault
C.
by the mighty. Fashion fades, folks. The Vogues will have to regroup again
Zip,
from a
zip. Go to
team
cash
wipe.
out B.
A reminder that our contestants will not experience any muscle atrophy or skeletal deterioration during our low-gravity event. It's all fun and games in the arena.
Move up on
The
cash out
Vogues
B.
are slipping behind. They'll
Okie
need
dokie.
something big to catch up.
Go defensive on B. Gonna use that zip line.
The mighty have commenced a cash out.
Pirate line set. Pirate line dropped. Preparing explosive. Defend, over here. Defibrillating. Reload. They got me.
Slightly less than a mighty performance from the mighty. They're down again.
They've been outfoxed and outflexed.
Close, but no cigar. A contestant swooped in to prevent that cash-out steal. This is it. 30 seconds left.
Can anyone pull off a last-second miracle?
The Big Splash are out in front. Get ready for a brutal duel, folks. Welcome to Sis Horizon, where anything is possible. Here we go. The Overdogs, the Kingfish, the High Notes, and finally, the Tough Shells. Let's hit the ground running.
With clear skies above, it's a perfect evening for our contestants to turn calm into utter mayhem.
The High Notes are prying into Vault 1.
Moving! Going over there!
And with that encounter, we've got a...
That's the final for you, folks.
Exactly, and it's why we love this show. Anything can happen.
Somebody stop!
That cash box was up for grabs for mere seconds, and the Overdogs fetched it. A long-awaited return to the arena for the Kingfish.
Back from that hard exit and ready to rock. The Tough Shells need to look out.
The Tough Shells have kicked off the action. First, Cash Out is active.
Enemy over there!
Cash Out started by the Overdogs.
Trying to lock them down! I'm stuck!
I'm reviving. No way, not today. A daring Cash Out steal foiled at the last second.
Team white people.
I'm back!
Okay, let's go. Fantastic steal by the Tough Shells.
Will they make this a spree, I wonder?
Drop the mine! Out of my time!
The High Notes are back on the scene.
I feel the tables turning. The Overdogs should stay alert.
Arming the mine!
Our first Cash Out goes to the Tough Shells. Let's see whether they can keep that momentum going.
They're a team of tough customers.
The Overdogs complete a Cash Out, proving once and for all that every dog has its day.
The Overdogs really deserve a treat for their teamwork right now.
I'm going to revive. Hold on.
Eliminations are piling up for a second. Let's see how far they can take it.
Another falter for the High Notes, folks. They'll have to start again. Vault 3 is getting siphoned by the Tough Shells. Disappear! The Overdogs are dropping into Vault 4. The High Notes just made their return to the arena.
They'll be coming for payback. The Overdogs better stay alone.
Move to Cash Out C.
Half of this match has been played now. The competition is getting fierce.
It's building to a crescendo, Scotty.
The Kingfish swooped up a cash box. The Tough Shells grabbed a cash box. Cash out set in motion by the High Notes. The Overdogs are back and ready to avenge that team wipe.
Itching to
Going over
strike
there.
back, I'll bet.
Enemy
The
spot.
High Notes could be in the crosshairs.
Deploying a surprise!
The Overdogs swooped up a cash box. The Overdogs who are out for a WALK had just started a cash out. The Tough Shells will need to reboot. Team wiped.
Somebody just soften them up, Scotty.
The Kingfish might end up washed ashore if they can't stay in the game. The Tough Shells are re-engaging. It's not over yet. Teams will need to work together to seize their chance at glory.
You better believe that. Anyone can take the crown.
The Tough Shells cracked once more, folks. Team wipe.
Tough luck. No way to soften that blow.
The Tough Shells have patched up the cracks in their armor and are back in business.
Follow me!
And that's a cash out by the High Notes.
The High Notes are working in harmony, making things difficult for their opponents. Looks like the laws of gravity are taking a coffee break in the arena. Contestants should expect a bit of a floating feeling.
A rough current could pull the Kingfish under. They need to step up fast. A key play from the High Notes. They're opening a vault.
Go to Vault 5!
1 minute warning. This 1 minute warning was brought to you by Result.
No room for hesitation now. Our teams must act fast.
The Tough Shells swooped up a cash box. A majestic move from the Kingfish as they start to open a vault.
Thanks, Thanks, Brent. Thanks.
Only 30 seconds left, and the pressure is on.
The teams need to leave it all in the arena. A contestant is moving from elimination.
The Kingfish are facing a lot of bad luck. They just got wiped out again.
Find the mine!
I guess the competition didn't have bigger fish to fry after all, Scotty.
Fantastic steal by the Overdogs.
Risky moves reap rewards.
We're finally down to the last 30 seconds. What a match.
Let's see if anyone's got a final trick up their sleeve.
Gonna revive! Cover me!
10 seconds left. This round goes to the Overdogs. They're the ones to muzzle in our next round.
And our second qualifiers after this match will be the High Notes.
Skyway Stadium, where the action is bound to reach new heights. Here we go, the Mighty, the Kingfish, the Big Splash, and finally, the Socialites. The showdown starts now.
Lower visibility out there, and a foggy day is an ambush's best friend.
A high-rise surprise in the arena today as the hotel area promises to offer an uplifting stage for our contestants' approach to combat. The Kingfish are making a move, unlocking Vault 1.
Did you catch that, Scotty? We've got our first elimination and the tension is palpable.
Hold on to your Azult bucket hats, brought to you by Azult.
Fashionable and practical. Love those hats.
The mighty are back on the scene.
Retaliation is on its way. The Kingfish should be on the lookout.
Virtual catastrophe for the Big Splash. Team wiped.
They can still turn the tide, Scotty.
Pouring cold water on the Big Splash didn't scare them off. Team respawn.
To stage this mad comeback. It's like their opponents were shooting fish in a barrel.
What a way to open the match. The Socialites land the first cash out.
Now that's how to make an entrance.
The Socialites are unstoppable. The Kingfish are back in the arena, folks. The Big Splasher accessing Vault 3. We've reached halftime and the energy is unstoppable.
You said let's hit him good.
Going over there. Going over there.
The Big Splash swooped up a cash box.
Setting him on. Gas grenade.
Again with another team wipe.
Time to trade those party shoes for combat boots.
Nothing can stop the mighty. The Kingfish could be swimming toward trouble. They need to turn things around quickly. The Big Splash are starting a ripple effect. They're opening Vault 4. The Kingfish are rejoining the match. It's all action Attention now, the Big Splash have started a cash out.
Well, this is quite a surprise. Our game show event has transformed the arena into an arcade-like battleground, complete with descending aliens.
Steel caps out D.
The skies are still filled with these feisty critters in this unexpected game show event. Our contestant is dishing out some destruction. Good riddance. A strong offensive push by the Mighty as they steal a cash out.
That could be a game changer.
Try to escape this.
It's time to go big or go home.
The teams need to give it everything they've got right now.
I'm back.
Contestant is finding their rhythm, stringing together one elimination after another.
30 seconds left for our contestants to change the game. Lightning does strike more than once another team wipe for the Big Splash.
Gotta reload.
10 seconds left. The Mighty scored a mighty round for the win. They'll be the ones to topple in the next match.
Our runners-up also forged ahead in this tournament. Well done by the Big Splash.
from Kyoto. Watch as our contestants navigate the stunning landscapes and architecture to bring home the win. Now, the Boundless, the Jet Setters, the Vogues, and finally, the Retros. Time to ignite the action.
As the evening sun casts its glow on the arena, our contestants prepare to unleash chaos and destruction in pursuit of fame and glory.
Teams looking to cash out might have to look up in the arena today.
Secure Vault 1.
Vault 2 is being opened, courtesy of the Boundless.
Relocating. Moving. Getting a scan.
Are you seeing this, Scotty? Our first elimination. This could set the pace for the rest of the match.
Well, I saw that one coming. You know the trained eye of a former contestant and all that.
You never miss a trick, Scotty. It's why you're the expert. First team wipe, and it's shaking things up.
Credits.
The Boundless are back and ready to avenge that team wipe.
Retaliation is about to hit. The Vogues need to watch out.
Time to disappear.
The Retros are setting the pace. Cash out started.
Get ready for teleportation.
It's the Retros showing how it's done. Fantastic steal by the Jet Setters.
Back in play. Here.
Fantastic steal by the Boundless.
They just got the ante, Scotty. Remarkable comeback.
Good grenade out. Taking damage.
Let's back.
Back in play. Bandit bomb out. Taking damage.
Adversity for the Retros. Wipeout. The Jet Setters take off and soar to the top of the leaderboard. The Retros are re-engaging.
They'll be looking for payback. The Boundless had better watch their step.
The Boundless have done it.
Spotted an enemy.
Cash out successfully completed.
And it was all made possible by a well-timed steal.
Vault 3 is being opened, courtesy of the Boundless.
Time to disappear. Honey, I'm home.
Midway through, and oh boy, the action has been relentless.
These contenders faces are showing champion, Scotty.
The Boundless got the cash box.
Okay, let's go.
Another misstep on the runway for the Vogues. Team wipe.
That's not a trend that I recommend our contestants follow.
Honey, I'm home.
The Boundless are making moves. Cash out started. The Vogues have respawned. Let's see how they bounce back.
Who's the perfect target for a little payback? The Jet Setters.
I'm back. Scanning that area.
Another fall seems the hurdles just keep coming for the Boundless. Our contestants keep pressing forward in this match. A really impressive effort in the arena.
Instead of retreat strategy. Textbook, Scotty. Textbook.
Bandit ball out.
The Boundless are back. Team respawn.
They look fully recovered after that team wipe. The Vogues better watch out.
Enemy down.
Fantastic steal by the Retros.
A contestant has hit a streak, eliminating opponents one by one.
Got that one.
I'll get you back on your feet. Back in action.
Cash out by the Retros.
Get going for that zip line.
Beautifully set up steal.
The Jet Setters are cleared for victory. Cash out complete.
Our orbital laser is on, and it's not a fan of loitering. All contestants standing still for too long will probably regret it.
The Boundless can't seem to catch their stride. They're down again. Outpacing everyone, the Jet Setters are steering this
Gateway
match.
1 out.
Wait, we're already down to the final minute. This match has been non-stop.
Every move counts.
Gateway's linked.
The vibe is shifting. The Retros could be in for some serious repercussion.
No retrograde steps from the Retros. They're opening a vault.
I'm going to revive.
Let's
Hold
see
on.
which team can handle the pressure best.
The Vogues are setting the stage. Progress underway.
Getting you back.
Okay, let's go. Bandit ball out.
The Jet Setters' cruise has been cut short again. Team down. The Retros are respawning and hoping to recreate those glory days. The clock is ticking. Just 30 seconds remain.
Time to put their game faces on, Scotty.
glamorous streets of Monaco where contestants will scale walls and dive off rooftops to deliver a riveting showdown. Now, the live wires, the socialites, the powerhouses, and finally, the tough shells. The arena has loaded. Buckle up.
With the sun lighting up the arena, it's a golden opportunity for contestants to shine.
It's showdown time, but our cathedral seems to have been flattened like a pancake. Who will adapt best in this duck-altered landscape? Vault 1 is being unlocked by the socialites. The live wires are unlatching Vault 2.
Going over there.
That
Going
was
up
our
there.
first elimination of this match, and in all likelihood, not the last.
Get ready for some heart-pounding action.
He won't want to miss a beat. This is it. The first team of the round.
We've got the live wires returning to the arena.
Move to cash out B. Hey, wait up, I'm coming.
A cash box has a new owner in the Tough Shells. Let's see how they use this opportunity. They're making their mark. Momentum rising for the Tough Shells.
Deploying a surprise. Arming a mine. Deploying a surprise. Charge deployed.
A strong push from the Tough Shells has put them in the lead.
C4 deployed.
The socialites have respawned. Let's see how they bounce back.
Over there, let's go. There, go. Let's go over there. Going over there. Enemy over there.
People, they're moving from one elimination.
Misfortune for the Tough Shells. Team wiped.
They'll need to hide in their shells for a bit.
What a way to open the match. The powerhouses land the first cash out. The socialites' confidence pays off. Cash out complete. We've got the Tough Shells returning to the arena.
Time for a little revenge. The socialites better be prepared.
Enemy over there. Let's move to Vault 4. Tunnel line deployed.
Wires are pushing into Vault 3.
Planting a mine.
The live wires grabbed a cash box.
Back in action. Great cash out D. Thanks, you're a star.
At the halfway mark, the competition is heating up.
The energy is electric, and these players players are feeding off it.
The Socialites are re-entering the arena. It's not a shell game, but the Tough Shells have just tucked a cash box into a cash-out station.
Pyromine deployed. Mine deployed. Guard planted. Time for the lock.
The Socialites have been wiped out again.
Yeah, that stings like being around your friends in a circle.
The live wires swooped up a cash box.
C4 armed.
The Socialites are back.
Enemy spotted.
A contestant is really cutting through the competition.
Electrifying stuff. The live wires have kicked off a cash out.
Time to gear up for a close encounter with combat. We didn't translate the rules into whatever language these folks speak, so expect some major infractions.
The Tough Shells complete the cash out. Trouble is crackling for the live wires. They've got to boost their output fast.
Clear. Using defib. Enemy got me. Stay there. Setting a mine.
The powerhouse is short out again. Team wiped. The clock is ticking. Only a minute remains.
This is the moment for the teams to make their move and shine.
The powerhouses are back in play.
Ooh, things are about to get shocking. The live wires need to get ready.
Find the mine. I'm reloading.
Our teams are fighting until the very last second.
Cash out for the live wires. Ten seconds left. An intense match, but the Tough Shells just refuse to buckle. They finished in top spot, meaning that they're the ones to try and break in the next round.
And let's not forget to mention the live wires, who also qualified.
the Retros, the Live Wires, the Mighty, and finally, the Tough Shells. They fought hard to get here. Now it gets real.
Warm evening colors in the sky can only mean one thing. Magic hour with good visibility in the arena.
For now, the arena is in perfect condition, like a blank canvas waiting for the chaos of competition. The Live Wires have connected with Vault 1 and they're opening it. Vault 2 is being pierced by the Tough Shells.
Buckle up, everyone. Our first elimination is really sending a message. This match is on.
It's a test of nerves and skill from here.
A test they've all been training for. Let's see who truly stands out.
I'm going down there. Got a contestant.
And we got our first team wipe of the match.
What a take-charge attitude from the Retros. First cash-out started.
Enemy down there.
They're showing their skill. Big play launched by the Mighty. The Tough Shells are rejoining the match.
Planting a mine. Wait right there.
Contestant is collecting eliminations one after another.
Shucks, another raw deal for the Tough Shells. They'll be back, though.
They were a little too shellfish with their strategy.
What a way to open the match. The Retros land the first cash out. Kudos to the Mighty. They just cashed out.
I'm amazed by the Mighty's teamwork right now.
Now stay there.
A new vault. That's a new chance for a new dance and for a new romance.
Going up there.
That's a blow to the Retros. Team wiped. The Tough Shells grab the cash box. The Live Wires have respawned. Let's see how they
Get the
bounce
cash
back.
out D. Right.
At the midway point, the energy is undeniable.
I imagine the sponsors are pleased with
Protect
the
cash
results so
LD.
far.
The Mighty take the top spot.
Teammates left.
The live wires swooped up a cash box.
Enemy over there!
Cash out steal denied. A clutch play out there in the arena.
I'm back. Reloading.
There's no doubt that the live wires are plugged
Drop
in.
the
They
line.
started a cash out. A power outage might be looming for the live wires. They need a spark to stay in the game.
We've been working it back.
Giant burning stones hurtling at you from above are easy to dodge, right?
Defend on D.
Great move there by the Retros, stealing that cash out.
Scanning that area.
With our meteor showers event still active, our contestants are coping with the universe, throwing them a fiery curveball or two. Hard cheese for the tough shells with another team wipe.
Two beans for them.
Gnarly, that's a cash out for the Retros.
The Retros have been around long enough to understand the importance of teamwork. Nice job.
The tough shells have respawned. Let's see how they bounce back.
Time for a payback after that team wipe. The mighty better brace for impact.
The Retros are over at a vault to check what's inside.
Enemy over there.
The Retros swooped up a cash box. Alive and electrified, the live wires just finished their cash out. Tough break for our tough shells as they suffer another team wipe.
They've been thoroughly tenderized by this experience. And we're going into overtime. This could change everything, Scotty.
The Retros keep it old school. Cash out in progress.
Attack on A.
The tough
Steal
shells
it.
are back in the arena, folks.
Going over there. Make a move for cash out B.
Fantastic steal already.
Go down. Cooper's
Okay, folks, it's the big show. It's what we've all been waiting for. It's the final round. Here we go. The Retros up against the Tough Shells. Only the best remain. Let's see them shine.
Here we go again. A reminder to our viewers that our final rounds are slightly different. The first team to reach 50,000 will win. How's that sound, Scotty?
Well, it sounds like our fans are in for a real treat today, June. Vault 1 is being opened by the Retros.
Let's see how that affects things in this round.
The Retros got the cash box. The Tough Shells are back in action.
Move the cash out, B.
Great enthusiasm. Yep. The Retros won't want to loiter around. They'll be first on the payback list.
Enemy spotted down there.
The Retros just jump-started a cash out.
Keeps everyone guessing, right?
Will need to come back from that wipeout.
They looked a bit outdated out there.
Vault 2 is getting siphoned by the Tough Shells. shells got hold of the cash box.
Gas grenade out. Take off.
The Retros grabbed a cash box. The tough shells are back.
I'm going for that
Momentum
zip
building.
line.
Cash out initiated by the Retros.
Take the rest. Dropping a glitch trap. Turret deployed. Yeah. Reloading. Going for the revive.
What a clutch play.
Proving this game isn't just about speed and strength, Scotty. It's about sharp wits and keen strategy.
Not on their watch, a contestant seems to be saying. Cash out, steal
Setting the mine.
prevented.
Enemy up there. Let's keep them stuck. Drop the mine.
It's lights out in the arena just as the spotlight swings to our winners, the Tough Shells, from all of us here at the finals. Thanks for watching. Jericho. Expect fast-paced action as our contestants navigate narrow alleys and rooftops. This is it. All right, the live wires, the high notes, the overdogs, and finally, the jet setters. They're stepping up. Let the battle commence.
Shadows fill the arena, and with reduced visibility, anything could be waiting around the corner.
The arena looks ready for action like a suit freshly pressed before the big event. The high notes are harmonizing at Vault 2. The overdogs are dropping Vault 1.
Fire my time!
High notes grab the cash box.
A crushing first team wipe just unfolded.
The overdogs have made the opening move. First cash out on the way.
Cash box on the move! I'm going up there!
Enemy over there! Loaded! Took a hit!
The live wires have responded.
Going for the lock!
The high notes will need to come back from that wipeout. The jet setters are in the air. Cash out started.
Arming a mine! Deploying a surprise! C4 ready!
The high notes are back in play.
Time to disappear! I'm going down there! Watch out! Over here!
Stay there!
Enemy! Up there! Yeah, take that! Enemy bomb out! One less enemy! Zipline time!
Lightning fast, the live wires stole a cash out. What a way to open the match. The overdogs get the first cash out.
I'm going to revive! Hold on!
Pyro mine deployed!
Enemy spotted!
Planting a mine!
The overdogs are standing proudly on their hind legs, unlocking Vault 3.
Bomb out!
The overdogs got hold of a cash box. Shocking precision by the live wires as they secure a cash out.
Their steel led straight to a clean cash out.
Okay, let's go!
The live wires just can't keep the current flowing.
Threat detected.
One more
Up
team
there.
wipe.
Somebody tripped their breaker, Scotty.
Bring back in action!
With the first half
Fire
over, the
line
real battle
deployed.
begins now.
The sponsors must be thrilled. What a performance. They need to stay cool and collected.
The live wires are electrifying the match, opening Vault 4.
Zipline over here. I'm gonna use that zipline.
Denied at the doorstep. That cash-out steal just got shut down.
Eliminations are piling up for a contestant out
down
there.
there.
Let's see how far they can take it.
Impressive steal by the high notes.
Enemy down.
No holding back. The live wires are going for it.
Go for a steal on D.
Okay.
Enemy over there.
The high notes lead the match.
Stay there.
It looks like this franchise has taken an unexpected turn.
Reloading.
A new vault. Our contestants better not leave that unattended for too long.
It's working its magic.
I'm going to try. Hold on.
Folks, this unusual event has our contestants giving those aliens more than a run for their money as they scatter to avoid the assault. Another nosedive for the Jet Setters. Team wiped.
They really hit the tarmac, Scotty.
The Jet Setters are re-engaging.
Sending a rocket. Find them up.
What a story twist! A cash box is now in the possession of the Jet Setters.
Disappear.
Great move there by the Overdogs, stealing that cash out.
That gamble paid off big time, Scotty.
Taking damage.
Only a minute remains.
It's crunch time and the pressure is on.
Using gas grenade.
The Overdogs are demonstrating their power.
And just like that, we're getting a little extra action in overtime.
The high notes keep the energy high. Cash out initiated. We've got the Jet Setters returning to the arena.
They look determined. The high notes should prepare for retaliation.
Get down. Rocket delivered. Setting a mine.
Turbulence troubles for the Jet Setters once more. Team wipe.
I'm sure that's not the kind of flight path they had in mind.
30 seconds left. Who will make the final move?
This is when strategies can make or break.
The Jet Setters just made their return to the arena.
Here's a